So on today's episode, episode 12 of the 100 Things a Man Wants video series, today's topic is men really want spontaneous sex at the most inappropriate times.
So, Coach, I'm having problems in my relationship. What do these men want?
Well, they want many things. But fortunate for you, I took the liberty to put it in a new video series. You can catch it on my YouTube channel every Tuesday and Thursdays. And don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe.
All right, Coach, let me do that now.
Love, you move too fast for me.
Another thing you can do is, and I hate for the promotion of the videos to be the suggestion, but honestly, go back to and watch episodes 10 and 11. Because on episodes 10 and 11, we covered a lot of ground when it comes to this topic. This is like the third video in a row, right? I don't think I'm going to touch on this topic, the three-letter word, for a little while. But these three videos, if you really watch and dissect them, will give you a lot of juice. So like in episode 10, we discussed the fact that men want to complete the entire responsiveness cycle. We also explained one important element of the cycle that has to be fulfilled. So I'm not going to tell you what that is. I want you to go watch that video, link in the description. So on episode 11, we discussed the fact that men don't want to have cheap, you know what, three-letter word, okay? They really want to have a desirable experience. And that video really showed you how you can develop your chemistry in that regard, okay? Another thing, and I said this in a couple of other videos, be open to facilitating his desires, right? Because it can definitely add that spice and fire. So maybe you discuss ways to improve chemistry. If it's something that you're not really open to, maybe you can have a conversation as to how you can rev the engines up once these things happen on occasion, because it's not going to happen all the time. Like I said, these things are occasional, because when it's the most inappropriate times, you're not going to be able to facilitate that. However, you do have to facilitate it at times, and you're going to know what that is in your relationship. You know, if you have to get to work and your boss is expecting you to do a presentation and you put on a nice outfit and he wants to get going, the right guy is not going to stop you from going to that presentation, okay? But if it's a party, if it's an event, if it's something that isn't like something detrimental, why not do it? It's going to be fun. Trust me. Because men and women have different ways of instigating the cycle, right? Right? We said that women want to be aroused and then they get the desire. Men want the desire and then they get the arousal. Maybe you should share your desires that could possibly lead to an arousal. So that way, when he gets his desires, he can help, set forth things by satisfying your desires. Maybe that can be a way of mutually beginning together during the response cycle. So that way it'll, weed out any potential problems while you're doing what you're doing. Now, I'm sorry, I know I was speaking in a little adult code. Adults will get what I'm saying. I have to. It's YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't own it, so we have to respect the algorithm. But I feel like these topics are so important because I feel like people take things like this for granted. And if you do these things for your man, he will adore you. That's what the whole premise of this video series is about. It's about showing the ladies how they can get the most out of their relationships by providing things that they man desire and may not share, may not even be on the forefront of their brains. But at the end of the day, these are things that a man definitely wants. And I'm a man and I can speak for a lot of this stuff, even though I do a lot of research because I really want to give you the best insight. But I'm telling you as a man that these things are crucial and will definitely improve your relationships. The reason why I said what I said about desires, because I want to drive home this example. I think it's going to really uncover a lot. Men really want to go out of their way to please their woman, especially when we're talking about that 3-letter word, department. And if they don't get you to the point of a climax, a man will feel bad. A man wants you to climax more than he wants to climax. And like I said, I'm talking about the right guy who loves you. Not this the guy who you met on Tinder and he's just trying to get some. I'm talking about that right guy. That's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it in the comment box below. If it's too explicit for YouTube, send me an email, info@karanpierre.com, and I will respond. So until next time, stay blessed.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I'll never let you down, let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts.